Good evening, everyone. How we all doing? Ah, right. Big tough game tonight. Very, very tough game. How's everyone feeling ahead of the match then? Confident? Not confident? I wouldn't blame you if you weren't confident, to be honest. A very, very difficult match away against Stoke on a Tuesday night. I suppose it doesn't really matter what night it is. It's going to be a difficult game against Stoke at the Bet365 Stadium. I am just trying to get the game to load on the web page. If it doesn't, I'm going to have to watch it on my phone through the app. So we shall see. But I hope you're all doing well. If anybody went to the game on the weekend against Blackburn, hope you enjoyed it. It was a really, really good match. Difficult game, especially in the second half. Blackburn throwing absolutely everything against us, especially as we were down to 10 men. But this should be a slightly easier game. The lineup sort of concerns me a little bit, though I'm not too worried. I must say, not too worried. We obviously need height and strength in the midfield and the defence tonight, and hopefully with a bit of pace from Michael Obafemi, we can cause Stoke some trouble. But yeah, it's going to be a tough one. What's the matter with Phil? How would you have a broken rib? How have you managed that, mate? How on earth have you managed to break your rib? I really don't want to have to buy the game, so I hope I can get it working. Although, if not, there should be a stream for it tonight. I hope, anyway. Maybe there's not. But it should work through the Sky app. But yeah, I think we're like moments away from kickoff. So, as I say, hopefully, hopefully we can get the game on the screen. Not on the screen, but on the screen for myself anyway. Anybody got any bets on tonight? I know Leah likes to have a couple of quid on every now and then. Does anybody else have any bets on tonight? I've got a couple on. And already Port Vale are winning their match, which is indeed in my bet. I'm doing well, Leah. I'm very well, thank you. Very well. As I say, just hoping we can do a decent job tonight, honestly. Just, you know, if we lose, then I hope we don't get battered. If we win, I hope we win quite comfortably, because I think we deserve quite a comfortable game at some point, because we have certainly been struggling in front of goal, that's for sure. So we certainly need to sort ourselves out defensively, and of course we could do with a good game, a good performance, and a good comfortable win. That would be fantastic. But normally I can get the game on the app. However, Right now, it doesn't seem to be wanting to be on. Brandon says 2-1 tonight. I mean, I would take that. You mean what, 2-1 to Stoke? Or 2-1 win? Yeah, I would definitely take that, mate. I would take that all day. That would be fantastic. That would be fantastic. Oh, you just finishing off a migraine. That's not good. Early save for Fisher to make. Looking at the ticker there in the middle of the screen. Just waiting for Sky to catch up. It will work. I'm saying that like I'm super confident, but it will work. So, who have we got in here all together? Callum came in earlier on and said Patterson to score. Well, he's on the bench, so hopefully we haven't got to wait that long for a goal. Phil, Simon, Leah, Angela, Brandon, This is England, how you doing? Mark and Pioneer. Well, this is really annoying, I ain't gonna lie. Ooh, front row might have a link. Remove your ad blocker. Just once, just once. You pair at it already. Come on, you stupid website. Really need to get Sky actually linked up into the conservatory. That would be an awful lot easier. I do have a TV in here, so I could do it. I just haven't done it yet. But I really should. I really should. Oh, come on, man. I'm clicking on the correct X. Hey, well, I've got the game up. I've got the game up at least. At least I've got the game. Right then. How's everyone doing? Who have we got in here all together? There's a few of you in here who haven't yet commented. Let me know how you're doing. Let me know who we got in here all together. Datron, how you doing, mate? How you doing? Get smashing that like button, guys. That early corner was dealt with by the Swans defence very well. But I do have Stoke commentary, which is a bit crap. Eliane, how you doing? Welcome to the channel. Hope you're well. Stoke fan, I take it. Get smashing that like button, guys. 25 of you in here at the moment. Get smashing it. Get us up to 20 likes. Nice and easy one for you to start the night off. Wouldn't it be amazing if we could get like 200 viewers in here? Get a load of likes on the stream, get some new members, get some donations coming in. Would be absolutely amazing. So I'm going to end the poll. 45% say Stoke win, 52% for the Swans, and is that 3% for a draw? Yeah, I'm really good, thank you. I'm really good. Excited for this one after our performance on the weekend, I should say, against Blackburn. A very strong performance in the second half. Swans at the dig deep. Had to show a different side of our game. What a lovely ball into the box. Whipping cross by Stoke. Beautiful cross. Nobody really in the box. I think Brown was in the box, but wasn't able to get on the end of it. Wilmot putting a beautiful ball in. I know he was only on loan for us, but you got Joe Allen, you got Sam Clucas, you got Wilmot. I'm a Stoke fan. We're going to smash them 3-0. Welcome, Corey. Hope you're doing well. Welcome to the channel, pal. If you can hit the like button for me, that would be fantastic. I'm not expecting a walk in the park for either side, really, tonight. Certainly not for the Swans, that's for sure. It's going to be a very, very difficult one. But hopefully Swans can do the travelling fans proud. I'm not sure how many's up there. It doesn't look like there's too many, but again, it is a Monday night, a Tuesday night. A lot of people working, a lot of people not really willing or committed to taking the time off of work. I'm getting my West Brom tickets on Monday for the away game. Yeah, Wolf is down holding his face. Holding his face. I'm not exactly sure. Oh, body checked. Shoulder to the face. I'm just glad I've got the game app. I'm disappointed the Sky app wasn't working. It should. It should work, but I'm not sure why it's not. I'm going to try it again on the phone. Let's see some actual score predictions in the chat. I've seen a couple. I've seen a few. Did you have a bet on tonight, Leah? Has anyone got a bet on? I've got a few. I've done what I always do. I stick a ridiculous hacker on, and then I stick a couple of serious ones on, because you never know. One day that ridiculous hacker might come in, and I might be up a couple of hundred or a few £1,000. So we shall see. Put a lot of games on tonight, so plenty of opportunity to try and win some money. And of course, I will keep you up to date with all the championship scores. I'm sure you guys will be posting the scores as well. Plenty of goals in League 2 early on tonight. 3 Premier League games on as well. I'm looking really like There you go. That might be a bit better. That's better. I'm not looking so bright. 3 Premier League games on. Newcastle against Everton, West Ham and Watford, Burnley and United. Ronaldo is benched for that game. Very disappointed that the Sky app hasn't got the game on, but oh well. How many times are you going to argue about each other, well, I say each other's misses, but always having an argument or banter about who's got a misses and who hasn't got a misses. Don't forget, if there's anybody new in here, Stoke fans included, show your support for the channel, smash that like button, hit the subscribe button if you would like to see more live watch-alongs. I've been saying it for a while now, but I think I am actually going to start streaming live for additional championship games on this channel. As we are growing, we're growing as a channel, but we're growing slowly. I want to try and broaden the horizons a little bit. Hopefully you guys who are regulars in here and who are subscribers would join me for those other streams as well. Hopefully so, if I was to do that. Mark is feeling a 1-0 Swans. Referee's given us plenty of fouls early on, so that's a positive at least. I see Everton beating Newcastle quite comfortably tonight. Oldham are beating Bristol. That's not good for one of my bets. If any of you do watch the vlogs as well, this Sunday I won't be vlogging as much as I want to. I'm taking my little one to the game with me, so I just pretty much want to, dedicate my attention to her and the game, make sure she has an enjoyable time, rather than focusing on vlogging. Nice. Wolf bursted into the box. I was really impressed with Wolf as well against Blackburn. Thought he showed good strength in many of the challenges from some of the Blackburn players. And I was quite... I know we defended really well, but I was quite shocked and quite sort of disappointed in a way of how Blackburn went about the game. Whether they couldn't break us down and we were, really that good, or they were just poor on the night, because that's not the Blackburn I've watched this season, that's for sure. And don't forget, no goal spoilers, please, guys. Stream Cardiff tomorrow. I could do. I certainly could do. Come on, Stock, says Scott. Stock. Come on, Stock. Oh, I don't want to do coin flips. Not yet. We'll do them maybe later on in the game. We shall see. The thing with doing coin flips, though, it removes... Sulman, how you doing? Free kick from Stoke. Shot at goal. Takes a deflection. Off Jay Fulton and out for a Stoke corner. Yeah, it takes all the comments away from that person from the stream. So it's a bit sort of like a hindrance on the YouTube algorithm, but we'll see. Ball played in from the short corner. It's quite a poor one, to be fair. Nice one-touch football from Stoke. Another shot. Well blocked by Corey Smith this occasion. 17 likes, guys. Get hitting that like button. Smash it. Smash that like button. Only once, though. Only once. Only once. Get us up to 20 likes. Not many more to go. How you doing, Solomon? So I'm currently on the 15th minute, so I'm about a minute and a half behind on this stream, unfortunately. Only 6 subs. No, who have I missed? Have I missed somebody? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have missed somebody. I've missed Carl Joseph. Well, that's what it is. I do apologise. Simon, how you doing, buddy? Nice to see you all. Missed you Saturday. You should have come and said hi. Were you down the stadium? Should certainly have come and said hi if you were. Luca, how you doing? Hope you're well. Yeah, 7 subs. I missed. I missed Carl Joseph off the list. But thanks for noticing that. Stoke on the edge of the box. Wilmot looking for a eye of the needle sort of pass. Well challenged from Corey Smith. Yeah, Stoke causing us a lot of problems early on. They certainly are. Yeah, mates, they are all over us. All over us early on. Beats, how you doing, buddy? How you doing? Derby have just scored against Hull. That's the game that is live on Sky main channel. Attempt at goal from... Was it... Oh, Philogene Bedesk. Oh, guess past 2 of our defenders far too easily. Guess past Christie and Encham far too simple. But unfortunately for the Swans, can't, sort of wrap his foot around the ball. Only gets a toe poke towards the keeper. Fisher down to his right-hand side with quite a comfortable save. Gotta be stronger, though. Gotta be stronger in defence. You hate the fact that Smith is starting. I don't mind him as long as he plays a defensive role. What a beautiful ball forward. Here comes Campbell. He's in the box. Got 2 men around him. Excellent from Ben Cabango. Whittaker scored for Luton. That doesn't surprise me. He hasn't scored for a few games, though. He scored in his debut, didn't he? Scored in his debut, but hadn't scored since. Touchwood. My big bet is actually doing quite well so far. Luke, how you doing, mate? How you doing? I've got plenty of bets on tonight, Phil. I got 3. Simon, sorry, I got 3 on. So my big acca, I got Rotherham to beat Wimbledon. I'm sure that was 1-0. No, it wasn't. They must have missed a penalty or something. Yeah, I got Rotherham to beat Wimbledon. MK Dons to beat Fleetwood, and they are 1-0 at the moment. Forest Green to beat Rochdale. Fulham to beat Millwall. Luton to beat Barnsley. Mansfield to beat Colchester, and they are 1-0. I got Walsall to beat bottom of the league Scunthorpe. I got Sutton to beat Salford, Tranmere to beat Swindon, and they are. West Ham to beat Watford, United to beat Burnley, and Monaco to beat Ames, and they are at the moment. So got a couple of games sort of going my way. A few of them are all still draws, which is absolutely fine. I'm not sure if the stream has just been taken down. Yeah, so that's one of my bets. West Brom let you down on Saturday. I had a couple of games let me down. And then my other smaller bets are Coventry to beat Blackpool, Everton to beat Newcastle, Wigan to beat Sheffield Wednesday, Stoke to beat the Swans, and Wickham to beat Shrewsbury. And then I've got Oxford to beat Accrington, this is a separate bet. Port Vale to beat Carlisle, that's 1-1. Sunderland to beat Cheltenham. I got Plymouth to beat Crewe, currently losing 1-0. Grimsby to beat Kings Lynn. And I've got Bristol Rovers to beat Oldham, that's losing 1-0. And Inter to beat Roma. Inter are currently winning 1-0. But I'm sure streamer's gone, which is never fun. Never fun at all. But it also doesn't help that Sky were like, oh yeah, we'll have the game on. But then they don't have the game on. You know what I mean? I mean, if I was to go to Sky now and the stream is working, not a problem. But I doubt it is. It's like live on Sky Sports and on the Sky Sports app. Well, I can tell you for fucking free, it ain't. What do I think about Swans beating Blackburn? I thought it was absolutely fantastic. It was a great performance. Very difficult one, of course. Not an easy game by any means of the imagination. Why won't this fucking work? Ah, they're all pissing using the same feed and it's not working. Christie booked. Yeah, just seen that now. Blackpool are beating Coventry. That's currently letting my bet down. bet is that letting down though? Hopefully one of the other ones. 1-0 United against Burnley, 12 minutes into the match. Accrington are beating Oxford, that's not good for one of my bets. Hopefully that's not the big bet either. No, it's not, which is good. So my big bet is currently in profit. I'm happy with that. I'll take that come the end of the night. But what I wouldn't mind is if this actually worked on the Sky app. Because it is very much a piss take, I'm not going to lie. They're like, oh yeah, we're going to show the game 5 minutes before kickoff. Yet you don't. Like, there is genuinely nothing for me to click on to watch the match. I mean, I don't know if I have to log in. If I do, God help me. Pay all that money for Sky and it won't work. Luton are beating Barnsley. Did I already say that? Oh, come on, Rotherham, score me a goal. Forest Green, score me a goal. Fulham, what are you doing? They had a harsh lesson on the weekend in the FA Cup. Luton are winning. I need Walsall to win and Sutton to score and West Ham to score. A lot of games for me, for my bet to come in. Fulham have scored. Get in. Not often I cheer for a Fulham goal, but Smith is so disappointing. It depends how you view him. I quite like him. I'm never disappointed if he's in the starting 11. Although, you know, we do have a lot of better, better attacking mentality players. But, I mean, we take what we can get. But Sky absolutely does my fucking Swede in. I'm not going to lie. It is infuriating. What do I think about Hull's new signing? Who have they signed? Oh, signings. Yeah. I mean, they've been all right. Luke, you were here for the. Yeah, you're a Hull fan, right? Fucking battered us the other day. I'm not going to lie. Absolutely battered us. Very, very harsh lesson in that game. Come on, work, please. Things are getting a bit heated between Everton and Newcastle, are they? Was United's goal... Did United's goal count or no? No, it didn't. That's why my my bet dropped a little bit. Sunderland have scored. Get in. They're not in my big bet though. They're in one of the other ones. But it's all Stoke at the moment. 59% possession, 7 goal attempts, 2 on target, 4 blocked shots, 3 corners to Swansea's 1. Yeah. So not not a great start for the Swans. And Cham Yellow, Jesus Christ alive. Things really aren't going our way, are they? Really aren't going our way at the moment. God, itchy eye. You're a Hull fan, but you like Swansea. I appreciate that. Thanks for dropping back in. So Grimes yellow and an Encham yellow in very quick succession. I mean, it just doesn't make any sense why Sky isn't working. Now United have scored. And it looks like that one may very well count. Luke Shaw assist, Paul Pogba goal. What was the other one? What was the first goal disallowed for? Do we know? Majority of my games are coming in at the moment, which is a positive. Why have Everton had to make 2 substitutions already? Might have to check that game on now. Everton 1-0. Good stuff. Everton will do well under Lampard. I mean, they needed a change of manager, that's for sure. Scunny are beating Walsall. Oh no. Shit, that's in my big bet. Damn it! Swans have at least had 1 goal attempt now. I wish I could tell you about it, but I can't. Because it appears that all of the streaming sites I have are all the same bastard feed. Every single one of them. Pato and Pirro on at halftime. Yeah, would make a good change in midfield and up top, of course, but I would like to see us go both of them, Pirro and Obafemi up top together. Newcastle have equalised. That was very quick. They were not behind for too long. United are now 2-0 up. I mean, it's absolutely ridiculous that Sky isn't working when they say that they're going to show the game and then they don't. Bit of a piss take, really. And I mean, in fact, none of the red button games are actually working on the website or on the app, which is absolutely ridiculous. Blackpool are beating Coventry. Everton 1-1, I think that is. Derby 2-0 against Hull. They're going to stay up. They are going to stay up. Rooney's doing too good a job for them to actually be relegated. It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous, the job he's doing there, and fair play to the players, the courage that they're showing. To be complete underdogs at the start of the season, have so many points deducted from them, and still manage to rack up an awful lot of points and, you know, completely defy the odds so far. So where are they in the league? They're 23rd. They are 5 points, 7 points away from safety, but, you know, very, very easily done by the end of the season. We got 3 players booked: Christie, Grimes, and Cham. Little bit concerning. Nice, how you doing? Steve, how you doing, mate? I hope you're well, pal. Stoke win. Our passing is woeful. Are we that bad? Do you know what? I can't sit here and not watch any football. I'm going to have to chuck something on. Even if it's the bloody Derby game. And I'm just going to have to keep trying for the Swansea one. Hopefully, come the second half, we should be able to watch it. If I would have had the 10, I would have gotten the match through Swans TV. Yes. Well, it works out cheaper for you. You got to pay $10. We got to pay 10 quid. The exchange rate. You guys get it for about 7 quid. Swans being the only game so far in the league tonight without a goal. As I said, Blackburn are beating Coventry 1-0. Hull are beating... Derby are beating Hull 2-0. Fulham are beating Millwall 1-0. Luton are beating Barnsley 1-0. Swansea and Stoke, 5 minutes from half-time, is still 0-0. But the way the first half has gone, I would certainly take that at half-time. 100%. Accrington are beating Oxford. Port Vale are drawing. Sunderland are winning. Plymouth are losing. That bet's out. That bet's gone, and that wasn't even a big odds bet either. Cabango is saving us. Yeah, he's done a good job the last few matches, I gotta be honest. He's certainly becoming a decent player under Russell Martin. I was very concerned with him being one of our starting 11 players this season. But he is certainly doing a much better job than I anticipated him to do. Who's gone down injured then? Coventry have equalised, I should say, against Blackpool. This link is dead in the water, like absolutely dead in the water. Yeah, but Kabanga has been a brilliant player the last 5 or 6 games. Would be fantastic if he can keep up this sort of form throughout the season. Keep people like me off his back. Because I am quite critical when it needs to be. Two and a half minutes then. Live football. Oh, excuse me. Still to play in the first half. Need to wash my face at half time. My eyes are absolutely killing me. I don't know whether it's the light or not. This is pissing me off so much. I might just buy the bastard game at half time. Barnsley have just equalised against Luton. Dev, mate, I'm struggling as well at the moment. Swans Talk, I have got the red button, but not in the conservatory, pal. Only in the living room. I need Walsall to pull their finger out and score. Yeah, I've got Sky and I've got the red button. But not in the conservatory. Maja has come on for Campbell. What has happened there, I have no idea. But an early-ish substitution for Stoke. Pardon me, what a noise. I'd imagine we're going to get about 2 minutes or so added on at the end of the first half. Only one game really letting my bet down at the moment, and it's bottom of the Football League. Scunthorpe are winning. Half-time scores now rolling in. Oh god, the Corey Smith, anti-Corey Smith brigade are coming out on Twitter already. I don't personally see any need for it. Like I said earlier, I rate him in a certain position, depending on what role he plays. Oh yeah, Klukas is definitely going to come on and do something against us. with so many ex-Swansea players, especially for Stoke, it's inevitable that one of them is going to score. Someone batter Clucas, yeah, just run down the tunnel and take him out. Just wipe him out before he can get into the dressing room. Half-time across a lot of the games at the moment. A lot of half-time scores rolling in. Coventry 1, Blackpool 1 at half-time. Derby 2, Stoke 0, Fulham 1, Millwall 0, Luton 1, Barnsley 1. That's just gone to half-time. Swans are in the 3rd minute of added time. I'm just going to get ready to buy the bloody game now. It should be free for season ticket holders midweek. I'm just going to throw that out there like. Fucking 10 quid. And it should be half price if it's at half time as well. Knowing my luck, I'll buy the game and then it'll start working on Sky. There we are. Swans and Stoke 0-0 at half time. I'm going to go and get a refreshment. Stick with me. I will be back in about 5 minutes or so. Chat amongst yourselves if you're going to get refreshments yourselves. Keep the stream on. As I say, I'll put some music on for you guys. And I'll be back in a few minutes, guys. See you soon. Five Bellies, if you've got a link, let me know, mate. Because mine has stopped working. Message me on Instagram or on Twitter. Please. Like, my link ain't working. Sky Sports has decided it don't want to work. And I really don't want to have to pay a tenner just for the second half of football. I mean, I will. I don't want to, but I will. I didn't wash my face. Give me a second. Wrong headset. That's it, Angela. You tell them. Hit that like button if you haven't already. Hopefully Sky can pull their bastard fingers out for the second half, because I'm getting frustrated I can't watch the game. And my bets are now going to shit as well. Apparently you can watch it on Sky Go. But Five Bellies, I will forward the link if I find one. But if Five Bellies can send me a link, you might actually save my night, because I'm struggling. That's weird that happened with your YouTube account. Type what on my phone? Absolutely nothing is showing for me what you've sent. I don't know if you've posted a link or not. Some links aren't allowed. You haven't got Twitter or Instagram. All right, if you're putting if you're putting a link in here, put spaces between like the .com or whatever the browser domain is. If it's .com, if it's .co.uk, put a couple of spaces between it, and then it should allow you to actually post it. You said, yes, I've got a link. That's what I watched the first half on. Please type that on your phone. But the link isn't appearing because I do have the option for links not to be shared. Let me see if I can change that. I don't know if I can. Let me see if I can change that option. either settings or it's in studio. Okay. Let's have a look at that then. Okay, does that come up with the red background? And then a massive link number 1. Please disable ad blocker. Okay. Not something I enjoy doing, but if I have to, I will. Oh, you legend. Right, that works. That works. Hopefully that doesn't get taken down, because the stream I had in the first half worked up until the 28th minute. Hey! Nice one, 5 bellies, you baller. You absolute baller. Don't everyone go dropping out of here though. You all better stay and watch the stream with me. Did somebody say Swans to score 3 in the second half? Yes, 5 bellies. It does. Yeah. So, yeah, it's your link isn't the direct link isn't working, but what you've typed has worked. And I can confirm I have it on my laptop. Give 5 guys five bellies and 5 guts a knighthood. Absolutely. Everyone stay in the stream with me though. Don't go leaving me. What a baller. Who has who's Piro come on for? What a legend. What a legend. Yeah, VIP and Front Row Sport. I was watching mine on Front Row Sport and then it got taken down in the 28th minute. Upper Swans. Fuck's sake. Fuck's sake. Why? 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 Why start the fucking second half like utter knobheads? For fuck's sake. Why start the fucking second half like utter knobheads? Make a fucking attacking substitution and go 1-0 down immediately, you absolute fucking dickheads. Jesus Christ alive. Ah. Huge deflection on that. Takes the ball. Philonji Begage has scored. Soon as I get a fucking stream. Oh, there we go then. Nice one, Five Bellies. Not blaming you at all, mate. Not blaming you at all. Jesus Christ. Rochdale are beating Forest Green as well. Jesus, wet. Swan's got a lot to do now in this. We need to score soon. We need to score soon. Philogene Bidesh. As Mitro scored again. Well, I'm not surprised. 3-0 Derby. 30 goals from Mitrovic. Yeah, at least we can watch this rubbish with you, yeah. Appreciate that, pal. No, I do appreciate this, the link for the stream, of course. Can we get any new members tonight on the channel? 3 different tier levels available. If you would like to become a channel member, next to the subscribed button, there is a join button just there, with 3 tier levels. Whichever level you choose, you do get the channel badge next to your name. Like Five Bellies and like Steve as Simon. Five Bellies has actually been a member for 11 months. That's unbelievable support. And he said earlier, boring like watching paint dry. That was obviously the first half comment. But then you also get access to the channel emojis. Lovely ball in from Stoke on that left-hand side. Swan's got to sort this mess out, man. Jesus Christ alive. But yeah, there's 3 different channel memberships. Like I said, you get access to the channel emotes. You get the channel badge next to your name, regardless of what tier level you opt for. You'll be back for a rant at full time. No worries, mate. Appreciate you dropping in as always. Thank you for your support, mate. But yeah, if anybody would like to support the channel, there are channel memberships available. You can also use Super Chat, or you can just do a straightforward donation if you would like to. No pressure to do so, but it would be nice to get some more channel members. Fleetwood have equalised against MK Dons. My bet is going downhill fast. I got 1 bet with a 1 pence cash out, 1 bet with a 7 pence cash out, and 1 bet with a 17 pence cash out. Whoop. Kieran, if you are subscribed to the channel, next to it, there should be a blue join button. Let me sort of show you. So, well, that does not show you much at all, does it? So, next to the subscribed button, there's a blue join. You should otherwise be able to click the link in the channel, just in the video description. That's only if you'd like to, of course. Red card for Scunthorpe. Another goal has gone against my bet. My bets are so shit, yeah. Mine are too. They're just fucking rapidly gone downhill. But yeah, there is a link in the channel description. If you would, of course, like to support the channel, I'll post the link into the comments for anyone who would like to. That should take you to Yeah, if you click that link, it should pop up on the screen in front of you. Oh, at least Plymouth are winning. Yay. Ooh, my bet's up to 10 pence. Woohoo. Newcastle 2-1. Oh, Jesus. Could be 2-0, yeah. Oh, my word. If Stoke started attacking that back post, they could be 3-0 up. They had a great one in the first few minutes. They've just had a great opportunity again. Filongi Bidis, however you say his name. Beautiful low ball within the 6-yard box. Goes all the way out for a Swans throw in on the opposite side of the pitch. But a beautiful opportunity there. You're the one with 1,000 stashed away, Mark, not me. Like I said, it's no pressure. Absolutely no pressure. But if people would like to support the channel, those are the best ways of doing it. Of course, then I can purchase streams that aren't necessarily available, as well as if we can't find another stream. It does help. Everything that comes into the channel stays in the channel, or gets put back into it, whether I need equipment to update on the streams or whatever I need to do. But everything does stay in the channel. Pato time. Is he coming on, Phil? Carl Joseph is coming on. And Pato. Okay. I'm glad Pato's on. I'm not sure about Carl Joseph. I've been waiting for Mark to become a channel member since the Euros, or was it the last World Cup? Did you say Christie's going off? So we've gone attacking. And then Cham off as well. Sheesh. Fair enough. Also, why is that? My viewer count is also... There we go. Now it's working. Callum, come on, Swans. I know, mate. Tell me about it. Sheesh. Right, a bit more creativity on the pitch. At least as far as... you know, at least as far as Jimmy Patterson coming on. Hopefully Carl Joseph can do something. We've now got 3 strong attacking players on as well, so... Nah, I don't forget, Mark. I don't forget, pal. I don't forget. I'm still waiting, like. I'll probably fucking turn grey before that happens, but... Jesus Christ. Tackle him! Bring him down! Christ alive. You may as well get it over and done with, Mark. Just either become a channel member or do a super chat. I know Pioneer will get off your shit then. It's all Stoke. All Stoke. Bennett off. Oh, you're fucking joking. Yeah, that's almost a guaranteed bet. And it's a fucking penalty as well. You are ahead of me, Phil, I will be honest. I'm on the 56th minute. I'm a minute behind. How is the fuck has he been sent off? That's accidental as fuck. That's accidental. That's accidental as fuck. How can you even send him off? Fucking hell, man. Talk about the league being against us, like. Alright, yeah, he does stop the ball going in the back of the net. Like, he does. But that is accidental as fuck, that handball. Oh, how can you even say that's fucking deliberate, like? Fuck's sake, man. Jesus fucking Christ. Talk about the fucking officials being against us. The ball took a huge deflection and smashed off his arm. Nothing he could have done about it. Nothing at all he could have done about it. If he'd thrown his arm towards the ball, like, fair enough. But the ball literally ricochets off one of the players, smashes Bennett in the arm. Fuck's sake. Absolute piss take. His arms weren't up. Give over. Don't try stirring the pot. His arms were not up. Not at all. Absolute fucking piss take. Come on, cheer me up. Someone fucking do something with the channel. Either get me up to 30 likes, someone donate, someone do a super chat, or someone become a channel member, for crying out loud. Swans just fucking wind me up. Made all those changes, and now we've had our centre-back sent off. Out for the next 3 games. He's only been back fucking 2 games. Here we go then. Another fucking second half of down to 10 men. Jesus fuck. Like, don't get me wrong, yes, he stops the ball going in the back of the net. Deliberate? Not at all. Accidental? Absolutely. However, yes, this should have been a penalty. Like, I won't deny that. Stoke had a shot, mate, edge of the... I think it was just inside the box. took a huge deflection. Bennett was getting back to the line, pings up, smashes him off the arm, which is, as you know, if you think the ball is going to be squared to somebody, you're getting ready to block the line. It takes a deflection all of a sudden. You turn to react to it, and it's smashed off his arm. Smashed off his arm. Yes, he stops the ball going over the line. I won't deny that. Like, I can't deny that. He does stop the ball going over the line. Fucking absolute fucking mugs, these officials. It wouldn't be so bad if wouldn't be so bad if it was if it was 0-0 at the time. Give the penalty is 1-0, fine. Now, fucking hell. 2-0 down, West Ham are winning, 2-0 down, 10 men, 30 minutes of football still to play. Fuck's sake, like. Oh. Why? Like, fucking infuriating. Like, what are we even supposed to fucking do now for the next 30 minutes? Jesus Christ. Absolutely, Luca. It is an awful game. Like, it was never going to be easy. Never going to be an easy match. But now the fact that we're down to 10 men, away to Stoke. What's going on now? Who else is he fucking booking? Right, that's a fucking yellow card. You gotta be taking the piss. How have they just given a free kick? Yeah. Yeah, before the press. What was the game we had the first red card? Hull. Hull was the first red card of the season. Blackburn on the weekend was our second red card, and now this is our third red card. 3 red cards this season, 3 of them coming in consecutive games. Jesus fuck. Was it a red card against Hull? I'm sure it's 3 games in succession we've had red cards. No one was sent off against Hull. Was it Preston? No, sorry, QPR. So it's 3 games in 3 red cards in 4 games. Jesus fuck. Like, somebody in here did say it would finish 3-0 to Stoke. Fucking hell, man. We're going to concede again soon. Are you sure you don't want to give a fucking penalty for that now, ref? Upton's Martin thought bringing these new players in and job will be done. Not when you're a shit manager. I don't think he's a shit manager. Fisher just throw that ball at the fucking player's head. Like, these players are just going to pick us apart. Like, Powell is fucking quality as well. Let alone, gosh, whatever that player's name that I can't say. Falonji Badis. Forest Green have equalised at least. Hope. Oh, come on, just get one of my bets come in. They won't, but just come on, one of them, please. Fucking 10-man Scunthorpe are beating Walsall. United are drawing. Come on. Oh, unlucky Wolf. I literally only need 3 goals on my bet to win in. It's ridiculous. And now I'm all out of coffee. Oh, Christ, Hull going back against Derby. Mad Gifts, you're not wrong, mate. It is absolutely atrocious. Tranmere 3-0 against Swindon. This Badais and Powell are just tearing us apart now. Absolutely shocking. We could have another fucking... We could concede again. We could even have another man sent off. It wouldn't surprise me. That wouldn't surprise me. Absolutely shocking. 41 if you win, yeah. Come on, get smashing that like button, guys. Anybody want to become a channel member? Anybody want to use a super chat and tell me how shit we are? I might go live on Twitch after this. Might. I've been playing PUBG, but I've also been playing a game called Green Hell. If anyone's ever heard of that, brilliant game. South American jungle survival game. Fucking shits me up all the time. It's such a sketchy game. This is the team that's now finishing the match. That's another thing. Like Patterson, Pirot, Obafemi. Our lineup was bad. Yes, I will agree with that. You know, if we were able to put out a similar sort of team as the Blackburn game, I would have been a lot more confident than I was going into this. What happened to Banished? I go through stages, mate. I literally go through stages. Like, up until... I think it was like Christmas Eve. A few days before or after Christmas. I hadn't played I started playing PUBG again. I hadn't played it until I hadn't played it since October, so it was like 3 months off of PUBG, and I've played it almost every single night since Christmas. So I go through phases. Like Banished, I'll probably pick up again in a few months. But Green Hell, such a beautiful game. Really well done as well. Really well done. I bought it when it was in beta. It wasn't a finished product, but there's a story mode, there's a survival mode, there's a sandbox mode, there's a multiplayer mode as well. Can Swansea get a goal? Nah, we're not scoring tonight. We couldn't score with 10 men, with 11 men. We're certainly not going to score with fucking 10. Sorry, Logan. Newcastle 3, Everton 1. Smash that like button, guys. Get us up to sort of 35 likes. Come on. Random question. I doubt many of you do, because you're probably all of an older age by now. Oh, fucking Sam Clucas is coming on. Ah! I can't be arsed for Sam Clucas, like. Cheltenham are beating Sunderland 2-1. Oh, was it disallowed for Newcastle, was it? Yeah, all of you are probably a few years older now and stuff, but do any of you collect like Topps playing cards, football trading cards, basically? Oh no, what's happened to the stream? Do any of you collect like Topps trading cards, or football fucking book stickers, anything like that? That was link 1. Was there a link 2? Link 1. No, there was only one link. Please fucking work. Fucking hell, that stream has been taken down as well. Fuck my life. Clucas is a bluebird. Destroy Clucas. Shot on goal from Pirot. Save. Mitrovic has scored more goals than the Swans. Doesn't surprise me in the slightest. 5 bellies, has your stream gone down? Is that why you're back? Alex, thank you very much, pal. Thank you for donating. Yes, an absolute terrible performance. I have a signed Scott Sinclair match attack from like 10 years ago. Nearly completed 2009-2010 match attacks collection. I was gonna buy some on especially the Swans ones. Fuck, it's 3-0. Brown has just fucking scored. Oh well, I'm glad I didn't see it. I'm glad I didn't fucking see it, to be honest. No, we're not missing anything at all, pal. We're not, are we? Absolute fucking pathetic. Also, I'm not sure about Fisher. Like, I'm really not sure about Fisher. He did okay against Blackburn. By no means has he been fantastic. Oh, stream is back. The stream is back. Not that particularly anyone's going to be too arsed about it. That should never... I've just seen the fucking goal. That should never have gone in the back of the net. Joe Allen's gone off for... Right somebody. Oh, for Wright Phillips. That was fucking shocking. Give him... I will give him time to settle, absolutely, but like... Corey, you were bang on, mate. You should have put a bet on that. Yeah, I'll give every player time, of course. However, we should certainly be doing fucking better than this. It's not good enough, mate. You're absolutely right. Like I say, Stoke was never going to be an easy game. Should have checked a fucking bet on that as well, 5 bellies. Half-time in-game bet, 3-0. Could have had a wonderful return on that. Literally all 3 of my bets are cash out £1. Can Swan still score? Are you mad? Absolutely shocking. But what I was going to say about like match attacks and stuff. I have collected them in the past. Fucking hell, even the Swans. Even the Swansea.com. Cardiff. Who will Cardiff got tomorrow? I mean, you probably won't win. Let's be honest. Like, let's be honest. Because we're shit, but you guys are even fucking worse. Simple as. You can't say Russell out. Cannot say Russell out. Everyone was buzzing we beat Blackburn. Like, everyone was absolutely buzzing that we beat Blackburn. You can't go screaming Russell out now. Like, just definitely can't. Like, that's nonsense. Absolute nonsense. But what I will say is, yes, maybe a couple of players needed a rest tonight. However, we should have had a stronger starting 11. Like, should definitely have had a stronger starting 11. You got Peterborough tomorrow. That's a big one. That's a big, big game. A very big game for Cardiff. Well, for both sides. Let's be fucking honest. It's not just a big game for Cardiff. It's a big game for Peterborough as well. But yeah, what I was thinking with the match attacks is, I mean, I presume some of you have seen like the box breaks people do, with regards to like trading card games, which are massive at the moment. Things like Pokemon, Magic the Gathering, all that sort of stuff. But obviously, there is also quite a big demand for match attack and Topps Chrome and things like that. Would anybody want to get involved in that? If I was able to, source some booster boxes, or just some packs in general. Oh, Wolfman, get your fucking face out of his, like, absolutely ridiculous. Oh, fucking hell, Wolf. We're just absolute knobs at the moment on the pitch. Absolute fucking knobs. Like, the players can only do what the players can do. And obviously they're told and they're instructed to do certain things in training to try and implement on the pitch. I absolutely agree. And you have to hold somebody accountable to it. However, what I don't want is just a constant overturn of management. Like, how long is it going to be before we get the right man? I would rather someone come in, make mistakes, and rectify them, rather than someone come in, make mistakes, get the sack, and then somebody else come in, make mistakes, get the sack. If someone's making mistakes, I feel you've got to give them the opportunity to put it right. Like a transition season, we were never going to push for the playoffs. We shouldn't have last season, and we certainly should have the season before. Cooper did a fantastic job with us. He's doing a fantastic job with Forest, knocking out 2 Premier League sides. Like, he's won. I saw a post the other night. Forest this season have won more games against Premier League opposition than Derby did the year that they had the worst points ever in a Premier League season. So Cooper's done a fantastic job. I feel possibly ownership. I mean, managers do get backed. You can't expect them to be throwing 10, 15 million pound at individual players, 5 million pound at players. It's going to be trying to find good players for very cheap, trying to find good players on loan, trying to bring in free players who are, able to do a job. And I feel like we have got the players. And I can't say Martin is doing a shit job, because I don't feel like he is doing a shit job. He could be doing a better job, 100%. The players could also be doing a better job. I just don't get what happened to like the start of the season form. But like the commentators just said then, even 3-0 down and down to 10 men, we're still trying to do the same thing. Play out from the 6-yard box, get as many men forward as we can, and then lose the ball up the pitch. Five bellies, don't be like that, man. Don't be like that. I'm not like, yes, things could be better, but like people were fed up with Cooper as well. People saw what Cooper did. Like people saw what Cooper did as a failure. Yes, we failed to get promoted from via the playoffs 2 seasons in a row, but we got to the playoffs 2 seasons in a row in seasons where we shouldn't have got to the playoffs under Cooper. And I think what a lot of people need to realize is, yes, we had a fantastic few seasons in the Prem. We got extremely, extremely lucky with the players we brought in. Don't forget some huge, huge failures. How are my bets doing? 1 pence cash out, 1 pence cash out, 1 pence cash out. Scunthorpe have tucked me up. Bottom of the table, Scunthorpe. Burnley are drawing with United. MK Dons are drawing with Fleetwood. A lot of them are coming in as far as individual games, but the bets are just trash. Cooper had quality youngsters from the England setup. Martin has MK Dons contacts. He has Norwich contacts, but who's going to want Norwich's best young players available when they're the ones who are needing them more than us? They sort of need to stay in the Prem. We're fighting to have a decent season in the Championship, and you can view that however way you want. We're not going to have a super successful season this year. Your gut says he's another Gary Monk. Potentially. But, I mean, we give a lot of opportunities to young British managers and young managers in general. Like Carlos Carvajal was obviously a lot older. Guidolin was older again. Bradley Bob was just an American shit, completely fucking shit, completely inept manager to bring over to English football. And a lot of the times our managerial appointments have paid off. Sometimes you just get it wrong. Sometimes it's not the right sort of fit. This whole Swansea way, and this Swansea way annoys me as well. Like, the Swansea way annoys the shit out of me. We had an identity of football, a brand of football, which, yes, was great. Yes, was, oh, fucking hell, we could concede again here. Yes, was sort of, we made other teams in the Prem jealous. For fuck's sake, get rid of the fucking ball! I just don't know. Like, you can't win an argument. There's always going to be a split. There's people who are going to be on Twitter later saying Martin out. We just beat Blackburn. Martin can send out Whittaker on loan. I'm sorry, but every time I've seen him play, he's either scored or set a few chances up. I can't disagree with that. I would never have sent Whittaker out on loan. Cullen would have been gone before the season had started. If I was in charge and I could have sold him, I'd have fucking sold him. But Whittaker wouldn't have gone out on loan, in my opinion. He banged in a hat-trick in the cup. I think it was against Peterborough. All right, lower league opposition. Lower opposition in terms of club and size and quality. But I liked Whittaker. I thought what he could offer us with his height, he was pretty sharp as well, you know, quite quick. But his height, his strength was decent as well. I figured Whittaker could have offered us a lot more than what we've brought in, or necessarily what we've given opportunities to. But it's just hard because, you know, everyone's gonna have a split opinion, really. My bets out one team let me down for 600. Gutted as it would have made my night. Fuck. Yeah, starting Smith in an attacking role, absolutely agree, shouldn't be there. As a defensive-minded player, I think he's brilliant. I do think he's brilliant, but you know, I haven't seen much of Fulton tonight. What you gotta remember, Stoke are a fucking good team. Like, they are. If anybody jumps off now because it is full time, thank you very much for tuning in, guys. I appreciate it. You know, absolutely shocking fucking performance. But I appreciate all of you guys' support jumping into the channel. If you are on your way out, please hit that like button if you haven't already. Would very much appreciate the support. 120 corners, no goal. Definitely agree with that. Narvik Productions, thank you very much for subscribing. Yeah, like the corners, I think the corners we put in against Blackburn in the first half were far better than what we put in majority of the season. Playing it back to midfield and playing it out wide again to put a low cross into the box isn't good enough. Isn't good enough. Stoke haven't won at home since November. Is that true? Jesus. No set play goals, no penalty. Yeah, you know, that no penalty. I feel like we should have had a few at the start of the season. I went up to Bournemouth and we should have had 2 or 3 penalties up at Bournemouth. And that's completely out of our hands. There's not much we can really do if the officials don't want to give us a penalty. You know, there's not much we can do about that. Luton shocking performance. Yes, Blackburn win somehow. QPR decided to sit back when the game was ours for the taking. It's gonna be hard. It is gonna be hard. But yeah, we got fucking battered tonight. I am going to the Bristol City game, mate. I am. I am going to the Bristol game. There won't be a vlog for that game. I'm going with my little un, so I want to devote my attention and my time to her. That puts Stoke up to 10th in the league. Yeah, the squad naturally isn't good enough, 100%. But I would have taken a top 10 finish at the start of this season. Maybe that's me being a bit naive. I don't know. Top 10 finish this season, I would have seen as a positive. Jimmy, it was quite a harsh red card. It was a straight red. Bennett was getting back to the line. A shot was taken towards the goal. It took a deflection. I can't remember if it was off a Swans or a Stoke player, but it took a big deflection. Ricocheted off that player. As Bennett turned to sort of react to it, it hit his arm. It did stop the ball going in the back of the net. so I can understand maybe why he was sent off, but I don't know. Five Bellies, thanks, buddy. Thanks for your support. Always a good debate. Always a good debate. But yeah, thank you very much for everyone who has been in the stream tonight. Before you shoot off, hit that like button if you haven't already. Smash the subscribe button. But it would have been, you know, I think award the penalty, give the booking. I think that would have been a more fair decision. Someone has said on one of the WhatsApp groups I'm on, the ball crossed the line anyway. So I don't know how you can see that. Well, as far as my bets, Bristol lost, Port Vale won, Oxford lost, Plymouth won, Grimsby lost, Sunderland lost, and Inter, I think, are winning. So that bet was down the pan. Everton lost, Wickham lost, Wigan lost, Coventry lost, and Stoke won. So that bet was down the pan. And then my other game, I think Mansfield is still winning, Sutton are drawing, so that bet's a loss anyway. But I only had 2 out of 12 games lost. So that's not too shabby. Look at Oliver on the pulse, shooting his shot. Sheep shagging. Yeah, we were poor. We were really poor. Very poor indeed. How does it feel to see how well Cooper is doing at Forest? You know, it is what it is. He did well with us. It is what it is. I rated him. Personally, I wouldn't have got rid of Steve Cooper. But I think he wanted. I think he wanted better football. I think he was trying to get a Premier League job, and quite frankly, this Forest move could do him the world of good, because I feel like if they finish in a positive position, if he gets another playoff finish this season, there's gonna be a team, you know, whether it's mid-table, whether it's bottom end of the table, someone's gonna come calling for him. Plain and simple. You know it happens. You know, three back-to-back playoffs, whether they, you know, only finish in the semis or whether they get to the final or not. Teams will come calling for a manager like Steve Cooper. Don't get me wrong, he has now completely exhausted all of his England resources, so that may play a part. But you know, Premier League football doesn't really matter what club you go to, what stature of club, you're gonna get some sort of financial backing, which he hasn't had with the Swans. I don't think he's had too much with Forest, but for what he has had, he seems to be doing a pretty decent job. So I don't know. I do not know. It's fucking frustrating though at the moment, isn't it? Like, I can't lie. It is super frustrating at the moment. But I can understand maybe why, you know, he did wanna move on. If we'd financially backed Cooper this season or January last season, then who knows what we could have done? Who knows? As far as stats in this game, though, 41% possession to the Swans, 3 goal attempts, 1 on target. We had 1 corner to their 8. Fucking Blackburn had 13. And I think we had 1 or 2 corners. Tom, enjoyed the 3 points. You're welcome, mate. Absolutely welcome, pal. Deserved it. Am I going to Sheffield United away? I don't even know when that game is. If we had a striker last year, we'd be in the Prem. Maybe. Maybe. Martin is not the man for this job, too big for him, but the problem comes from the top. There's limited ambition, and it's becoming stale. There is no ambition. You're absolutely right, mate. You are absolutely right. There's no ambition from the board. They're pretty much happy to... they're not taking money out of the club per se, but they're not reinvesting anything into the club either. Tom, will it be my Valentine? Well, I do need one. I think I'm gonna take my little one out on Valentine's because I got nobody else to go out with this year. So, no, I'm not going to Sheffield United if it's that close. No, I'm going to West Brom on the 28th of February. That I am doing. All right. Leah's giving you a consent, pal. Consent to flirt. Oh. Who's playing tomorrow and how detrimental will it be to us? Oh, fucking hell. Everyone's playing tomorrow. Everyone who didn't play tonight. Who can go above us? Hull, they played tonight. Birmingham and Bristol City can. Birmingham are playing Bournemouth at Bournemouth. Bristol City are playing Reading. Cardiff can't go above us, I don't believe. Let me just refresh that. Cardiff on 29 points, we're on 35, so no, Cardiff can't jump above us, but they got Peterborough, which would put an even bigger gap. That would put 12 points between them and the relegation zone. Clucas coming back to yourselves, you could fucking keep that ginger nonce. It's sad that we don't have Connor. Yeah, well. Kelvin, Swans are shit. You come all the Stoke fans. We weren't good at all. We weren't good. Sending off didn't help us at all, but even before that point, like I say, 1-0 down at that point, just weren't good enough. We were not good enough whatsoever. I don't know why I've still got these, and the game is over. Actually makes me sound a little bit fucking better than not having them in. Shocking performance. Glad I had footy training tonight and missed most of the game. I'm glad I couldn't get a stream for most of the fucking game. I had the first 28 minutes, then the stream took a shit. Didn't see nothing then until the second half, and then that took a shit in just before the third goal. Then it came back like 5 minutes later. And then they cut out, come back. Enjoyed that response more than I should have. Yeah, you can fucking keep him. Guy's a knob. Like, £15 million we paid for Sam Clucas. Just fucking take that into consideration. £15 million for Sam Clucas. Like, the fans fucking hated him. We even sang, like, every time. I think it was the game last season or the season before. We were chanting, "What a waste of money" to him. He fucking scored. He scored against us, and like, I love banter with players and fans. if they're gonna take it, then they're more than entitled to give it back. He scored. He basically did an Adebayor, run down the entire length of the pitch and celebrated in front of us. Fair play to him. But I'm not one of these people who are like, oh yeah, bring back an ex-player, they're an ex for a fucking reason. The same as an ex in like your relationship is an ex for a reason. Sam Clucas is better than everyone at Swansea. You're pretty much talking through your ass, but he's not far off. He's not far off. Can Swansea get even a goal? Nah, Logan. You think Swansea are going down? I don't think we're going down. We're currently 15 points off the relegation zone. We're pretty damn safe. We're not going to get relegated from this league, but we could easily finish in, where we are now. We could finish 16th. Please have him back. He's not well thought of here. Yeah, exactly. He's garbage, mate. He's not a great player. He's pretty much stealing a living for the last few years, that's for sure. Derby are only 4 points from safety. That is something to take into consideration. They have played 2 games more than Reading, but they're 4 points off Reading. Derby were deducted 21 points. Right? They would be on 39 points right now. That would put them in 15th fucking spot in the table. Which is where Derby should be. That's the sort of, where they have been finishing, other than the season they got to the playoff final. Josh, Stoke fan here, can't lie, you're probably the shittest team we've played so far. Good luck for the rest of the season. We were terrible tonight. Josh. I can't, I can't sit here and defend any of our players. Our setup, our mentality from the start. First half we were fucking garbage. Second half we were even worse. Obviously the sending off makes a big difference. But first half stats are on the screen. It finished the same it's finished exactly the same possession. First and second half stats are pretty much identical, other than we had a couple more free kicks. But we had 1 free kick more than Stoke. First half, 10 goal attempts for Stoke, 2 shots on goal. Swans had 1, nothing on target. No, 1 corner, 41% possession. Second half, 41% possession, 2 shots, 1 on target to Stoke's 12 shots, 5 on target. No corners, and Stoke had 2. Simon says, I'll take the double over Cardiff and stay up. How confident are you that we can get the double done over Cardiff? They've sort of turned their football style around a little bit as of late. Alright, they lost to Liverpool in the FA Cup, but 2 wins on the bounce prior to that. Can't wait for the highlights to see Bennett's red card. You could probably find it on Twitter. Alan is good. He's just getting on now. He is just getting on. He still bosses the midfield. He still runs the show from a possession passing style of play, which somebody like that we could potentially do with. Although Grimes does it, but does go backwards a lot. Obviously goes sideways an awful lot. But I rate Grimes. I do. There's a lot of players I rate in our squad, but something's just not right, and I'm not fucking trying to single out Russell Martin. I just don't know I don't know. Swansea not go to the Premier League. You're fucking right there. You are not wrong there, Logan. We are not going to the Premier League anytime soon. We could spend the next 10 years in the Championship. For me, fine. That's, you know, not a problem. However, that won't be adequate for many fans. If we lose to Bristol, we're in the shit. People could say we're in the shit now. You know, people could literally say we're in the shit now when realistically we're not. We're probably, and we are underperforming 100%. Definitely underperforming. I mean, fucking hell. 4 yellow cards tonight, another red card. What does FOTMob have our ratings at? Let's have a look how shit we were rated. One player got a positive rating on FOTMob for the Swans tonight. One player. That player was Ben Cabango. Fisher got a 5.8. Cabango got 6.9. Downs got a 6.2. Bennett got a 4.7. Obviously, he got sent off. Wolf got a 6.1. Fulton got a 6.6. Grimes 6.1. Christie 6.5. I think he just missed out on a positive. Smith, Obafemi, and Incham 6.2. For Stoke, Bursic in goal got 7. Wilmot got 7.8. Jagielka got 7.3. Harwood Bellis got 7.3. Timon, the left back, got an 8. Baker got man of the match with an 8.9, an assist and a goal. Joe Allen got a 7.2. Powell got a 7.2. Filongi Bidace got an 8.9. Brown got an 8.3. Both of those two players scored, and Campbell got a 6.6. Obviously went off just before half time. Yeah, that whatever his fucking name is, Filongene Bidace, or however you say his name. He was quality. He was a quality player tonight. A lot of players were poor, Oliver. All of them were poor. There's not a single player I can honestly say played well. Alright, I missed majority of the first half because my stream kept going down. And Sky, that I fucking pay for, the game wasn't showing properly on their app or the website. Even on Sky Go, like the official app, which is a paid app, didn't work, so... I mean, Perot got a 6.7, Carl Joseph got a 6.1, Patterson got a 6, Josh Maja got a 6.2, Klukas got a 6.6, Wright Phillips got a 6.3. We were just outplayed, just simply outplayed. Our expected goal for XG was 0.19. Stokes was 2.77. Going into this as well, similar form to Stoke. 2 wins, 2 losses and a draw. And someone said that Stoke hadn't won at home since November. Is Boney still available? No, he's not now. He signed for a club the other day. Yeah, you're not wrong, Leah. How are we going to improve? keep this form up for the derby. Quite a while to go for the derby yet, but that could be a big game. Well, it's always a big game anyway, but I mean, it could be a game in the context of how each side's season is gonna pan out. Oh yeah, I mean we've been a pretty clean side as far as bookings and things like that. Up until 4 games ago, we hadn't received a red card. We've received 3 red cards in 4 games. Bring back Cullen and we're sorted. You are fucking deluded. Look how white I look when I go. That's mad. We can't get a good run going. We win a game or 2, then lose it. It's always the same though. Like, when was the last time we went 3 or 4 games on a winning streak? Tom, thank you for jumping in, pal. Thank you very much for jumping in. Smash that like button before you leave, pal. Appreciate your support, your viewing on the channel. Hope you had a great evening as a Stoke fan. Yeah, disappointing, really disappointing, but fucking nowhere near even in the game. So, like you say, you gotta feel sorry for the fans that have travelled up to Stoke tonight. People have paid good money to go up there. People have paid money to watch the game online. And apparently the Swans website service for the stream went down as well. Which is absolutely abysmal. Not good enough, is it? That's the problem. We can't get a couple of wins going. Yeah, we just can't cement ourselves when we're on. We win a game, we lose the next one, or we win a game, we draw, we lose. We just haven't got that momentum. I don't know whether it's a confidence thing or a quality thing. We just haven't got it. We just haven't got what it takes to go on a winning streak. And you win 3 games in this league, and you're shot up the table. Like, you really are. Like, if we were to win 3 on the bounce, that would put us on 44 points. That would take us up to 9th in the table. Obviously, depending on other results. But realistically, you'd be up to 12th. Then within that, you'd probably jump up another couple of places if you won a 4th game on the bounce. But bring back Trundle and Britain. That's fucking far too gone, that is. There'll be loads of away fans up there Sunday. Probably don't drive to the game. If I were you, they will be driving up in their tractors. There will be loads of traffic. I am driving to the game on Sunday. It takes me about 25-30 minutes to get to Swansea and park up for the game. I think they've sold out their allocation, so I think it's like 1,000 tickets or 1,200 tickets. So it should be brilliant. It's going to be my little one's second game at the stadium. It's not the ideal game to take her, especially stood in the east stand, but she is desperate. She's 5 years old, man. She is desperate to start the Cardiff get battered everywhere they go chant, and she will. She's got the confidence to do it as well. But it'd be great. She's really looking forward to it. We're wearing our matching Swansea jackets. Yo mate, Stoke fan here. Hope you get some form back and climb your way back up. Yeah, fingers crossed, mate. Thanks for that, TWR Ghost. Great win for you guys tonight. Fucking thoroughly deserved as well. We weren't even in the game. Like, we were not even in the game. It'd be really interesting to see what Russell Martin has to say about this one. If he says, "Oh, I thought we were in the game for the first 5-10 minutes," bullshit. If he's a pretty honest manager by the seams of things in his interviews and stuff. So if he comes out and says we were outclassed, we were outplayed, Stoke deserved to win by more. The red card for the penalty was a bit harsh. You know, credit to him. If he comes out and says we deserve better, we should have played better, we shouldn't have lost by as many goals, then he's fucking talking out of his ass. But I don't know. Better than this shower of shit Brits played for under 23s the other day. I know he can play for him, but he's not. He's not registered to play in our starting team. Get her to start chanting "We want Pulis in." Mate, she almost fucking cried when I told her Steve Cooper left the club, because her first Swansea chant was Steve Cooper's Barmy Army. She's recently learned Swansea, oh Swansea, and she's been singing Cardiff Get Battered since last season. Callum, I'm even more gutted the Swans lost, pal. We were so fucking bad, though. Oliver, it's quite simple. He stopped the ball going in the back of the net. It's harsh because of how it happened. Bennett was trying to get back on the line. The shot was taken. It took a deflection. It put the ball towards goal. Bennett reacted as you would if you think the ball's going one way, like if you think the ball's going straight towards goal, but the ball takes a deflection, goes sideways. I can't remember if it was a cross. It was a low cross in the box. If you ain't got it, jump up. 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 You know, if he's getting back on the line waiting for that player who should have received the ball on the ground to have a shot, he can put his foot out, he can stop the ball. But it took the deflection on his way to that player, which redirected it towards goal. As Bennett's running back, that's happened. He's turned, it's bounced up off the deflected player, and it's hit Bennett in the hand. Yes, it stopped the ball going in the back of the net, but I suppose letter of the law probably says it's a straight red and a penalty. You know, the ref probably had no option, but I don't know, if you're looking at it from sort of, I don't know, common sense or logical view, especially as a Swansea fan, you know, give the penalty, book Bennett, and that's it. I don't think, like I say, someone said on the Twitter group chat that I'm in, or a WhatsApp group chat, whichever one it was, that the ball had crossed the line anyway. So that would be interesting to see if it had. I don't know. It was a harsh red, definitely a harsh red card. Yeah, huge game for us. You couldn't get a grip hold in the game and figure out what Stoke were doing, which has been the case a lot this season. Like, it really has. We've struggled, although teams have really struggled against us for our style of play, our possession based, holding onto the ball, passing it sideways, that sort of thing. Teams have struggled against us and struggled to break us down, but you know, we've definitely fucking struggled against a lot of teams this season, and probably no more than Stoke tonight. One day Cooper will return to Wales as international manager. That would be nice. I don't think he's interested in international management at the moment, but it would be nice. Subs are going up. Yeah, we're gaining a few, slowly but surely. Oliver, cheers, pal. Thank you for dropping in. If you see me, it's a home game, obviously. If you see me at the match, give me a tap my shoulder, mate. I'm in the east stand. Usually go in through entrance 29 or 30. So yeah, give me a shout. Come and say hi. Let me know who you are, because I won't recognise your face, because obviously you've just got an O as your YouTube name, YouTube avatar. So you'll recognise me. As that goes for anyone. If you see me down the stadium, I don't fucking bite. Just give me a, you know, if you want to have a chat, tell me how shit the game was tonight. Tell me how great the stream was. You're more than welcome. I'll always stop and have a chat with people. I'm just a person. So just a diehard Swans fan. So yeah, give me a shout, pull me to the side, tell me how shit we were, tell me how great the stream is, how much you love the channel. I'll chat about anything. But yeah, you take care, pal. May as well do a full review. Fucking may as well. Got more chance of Drakeford winning an Oscar than Cooper managing Wales. Leah, thank you very much, lovely. Have a lovely evening. Well, what's fucking left of it. Yeah, have a nice week. And yeah, as I say, there won't be a stream, a match watch. Fucking hell. There won't be a vlog on Sunday because I am going to the game with my little one. But yeah, midweek next week, I think we've got another game. Jump up if you think Pioneer belongs behind bars. Oh, fucking hell. You're in the corner as well? Yeah, give me a shout. Give me a shout. I go out at half-time as well for a smoke at half-time. Probably thinking about that. I might do with a little one, but I'll have to try and keep her away from all the smoke. But yeah, I'll probably nip out at half-time anyway. I'll try and get her to have a photo with Cyril and Sybil as well. She'll probably fucking shit herself, but... that is where Martin is going wrong. Only worries about how we played. Don't look at how we have to stop other teams. Yeah, it's painful. But if people are dropping off now, I don't blame you, because the stream has been going on for quite a while. How long has the stream been going on for? You've got an interview at college on Tuesday. Good luck with that, mate. Really good luck with that. Fingers crossed it goes well for you. We've been live for like almost 3 hours, so I'll probably jump off soon as well. Fucking, he came on and did fucking nothing as well, didn't he? Carl fucking Joseph. Oh. Rustic, how you doing? Hope you're well. You were marvellous in 50 Shades. Bloody marvellous. Another subscriber, appreciate that. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. I'm taking these out my fucking ears now. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, I think I might sit here for the next 10 minutes off, just on a video. I might do a review of the game. Quite disappointed, to be honest. Quite fucking pissed off with it as well. But, hey ho. Yeah. Fucking hell, like, I'm pissed off with that. $50 Shades of Fire breaks. Guys, I'm probably going to call it there, to be fair. I know there's still quite a lot of you in here. There's still 38, 39 of you in here. I'll probably do a review of the game, even though I've just fucking gone on about it the whole time since the final whistle. But I'll probably do a review, actually, because that's fucking diabolical. I'm glad I missed most of the first half. Definitely Rustic. Cabango was a standout performance from the Swans. He probably stopped an awful lot more going in. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I'm going to jump off. Appreciate everyone jumping in and supporting the channel, sticking with us all the way through that diabolical performance. But the Potters have won 3-0, completely picked apart the Swans. Fair facts to them, deserved it, absolutely deserved it, and they could have scored by more. So it is what it is. Swans lost. Yes, BSN, you did absolutely dominate us all game. I'm not going to sit here and try and defend us, because that is exactly what it was. That's exactly what it was. You guys did to us what we do to teams majority of games, except you scored 3, and we usually score 1 or none. Lucky, maybe, mate. I mean, it's getting on now, isn't it? It's 20 past 10 already. I don't know. We'll see. If I don't, I'll definitely do one tomorrow. I might even stream one of the big games in the league tomorrow. Or I might stream the little game, Cardiff against Peterborough. We'll see. We shall see. Here come some of the Stoke fans again. Hey, come on, Stoke. Like I say, I'm not going to sit here and defend us. We were crap. No one said it was luck. No one said it was luck. We're all honest in here, pal. If the Swans have been shit, we tell it as it is. If the Swans have been great, we say it as it is. Oh, Jesus Christ, Pioneer. But yeah, I'm going to call it there. I'm going to pull the plug on it. I'm going to do a review. I don't really want to do a review that's going to last more than 10 minutes, but it fucking could go on all bastard night, to be honest. It is what it is. Guys, thank you very much for tuning in. Stoke fans who are all jumping in now, please hit that like button, the positive like button. Don't hit the dislike button. We are an honest channel here. We will tell it as it is. No bullshitting anyone. Swans were not good enough tonight. Stoke completely picked us apart. Absolutely shit. Absolutely shit. We were, to be fair, winning it from the start. The sending off didn't do us any favours. Obviously, it tends to not do any clubs any favours when you go down to 10 men. But we just weren't at it. The starting 11 wasn't right from the off. The tactics weren't there either. Stoke come out, played a very good team, played a very good game as well. And what they did is they took their chances. There was a lot of chances, but they did take them. And yeah, fucking shit, weren't we? Live review. This is a pissing live review. I've just done it for the last 25 fucking minutes. I'm going for a fag. I'm going to go and chill out because I need some fucking fresh air. That was terrible. Datron, keep it up, pal. Keep up the banter. Love it. Guys, thank you all for jumping in. Stoke fans, appreciate you jumping in as well, a full time. Have a great week all. And hopefully you have a great hope you have a great week. Good luck for Stoke for the rest of the season. I don't dislike Stoke, but I fucking hate Sam Clucas. So guys, good night all. I will catch you on the next one. Serves you right for last season. Don't know what you're on about. But yeah, everyone enjoy your week and I will catch you guys soon. Peace out.